James Lee, radiating with an ominous glow, perceives a spectral image of Jin Woo above him, identifying it as his weakness. The vision sharpens, revealing not merely a singular flaw but his weaknesses, a deeper understanding of Jin Woo's vulnerabilities. Jin Woo's unique insight confirms his perception, a profound understanding mirroring what he previously saw in Kitae Kim. James Lee unleashes a lightning-fast kick, connecting with a brutal quang. Jin Woo's internal thought echoes, failure now means absolute defeat. James Lee, momentarily contemplative, decides against immediate escalation. It's too early, he must wait for the perfect moment. Another devastating kick from James Lee slams into Jin Woo with a resounding bake. James Lee's resolve remains, he must wait for his chance. James Lee's feet land with a heavy thud, his relentless advance unwavering, a predator closing in. A blur of motion as a rapid, punishing flurry of strikes descends upon Jin Woo, each blow a sharp ache. Jin Woo endures the relentless assault, his body absorbing a barrage of powerful punches, each impact echoing with a quang. James Lee executes a wide, sweeping kick, a powerful maneuver aimed at delivering a decisive blow. A sharp cheek, as a foot scrapes the ground, either bracing for a counter or initiating a swift, powerful movement. A devastating punch connects, sending Jin Woo flying backward with a resounding quang of impact. Jin Woo, battered but defiant, struggles to maintain composure. James Lee, observing him, remarks that he initially thought Jin Woo possessed an interesting ability. James Lee's expression shifts to one of contemplation, questioning if Jin Woo's perceived power was just a copy. Despite his initial dismissal, James Lee finds Jin Woo's actions surprising, yet a nagging feeling persists that something's off. James Lee's thoughts delve into the intricacies of combat. Even when copying techniques, a fighter's fundamental breathing patterns and even habits should remain unique. Yet Jin Woo's every move, his breathing, his very habits, are way too similar to his, a profound realization that sparks a critical question in James Lee's mind. James Lee lands another fierce blow, sending Jin Woo reeling with a deafening bake. He then poses a direct, probing question. Jin Woo, bloodied and defiant, glares back as James Lee's voice cuts through the chaos. Why on earth are you using the king's techniques on me? James Lee, a confident smirk on his face, dismisses the borrowed power. He asserts with absolute certainty that the king's techniques are obviously weaker than him. James Lee, still with that confident smirk, tightens his grip around Jin Woo's throat, blood splattering. He challenges Jin Woo, demanding to know if this pathetic struggle was his plan. He sneers down at the battered fighter, dismissing the king's techniques as utterly useless against his overwhelming power, questioning if Jin Woo truly believed they would work. The brutal kick, James Lee sends Jin Woo flying into a shower of debris, the impact shattering the ground. He mockingly asks if Jin Woo's answer is yes. He then seizes Jin Woo by the neck again, his expression one of cold disdain, pressing for an answer, or no? James Lee delivers another crushing blow, driving Jin Woo into the earth, demanding a response to his taunts. Jin Woo's body is launched through the air, a broken puppet, as James Lee's hand recoils from the force of his strike. Close-up reveals Jin Woo's face, bloodied and contorted in a silent scream, his eyes wide and vacant as if his spirit has been torn from him. James Lee stands over the fallen Jin Woo, who lies motionless on the ground, delivering a final, scathing remark about the flimsy nature of his opponent's strategy.